Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me back at my channel, Anticipating Beauty. So today's video is going to be an install review on some hair that I got from Maxtress Hair. This is the Indian straight hair and I am wearing 4 22-inch bundles with a 16-inch closure. I basically have in all 4 bundles with pretty much that much left, like I had that much left that I did not use. And I was kind of anxious towards the end of the install where I got to the top and I was like, oh my god, I have 1 bundle left and I have all this space and I don't think that I'm gonna have enough hair to finish this unit. But I actually had leftover hair, which I disposed of because I mean there wouldn't be any use for a whiff of that length. So yeah, the install was a breeze. I really didn't have any issues. It took me probably like 2 hours to make this unit. What I used to bleach the closure was 30 volume developer and Clairol BW2 bleach. I mixed that with pretty much a thick consistency and then I let it sit for 30 minutes and it lifted to a really natural color here. And I also plucked this parting because this was a free parting closure. So I plucked this parting and I don't know if you guys can tell, but this is a medium brown lace. Generally I usually get light brown lace, but I'm noticing with this particular lace and the way I bleach my closures and the way I pluck them, it looks really natural. So I'm very happy with the closure. I'll post the initial review in the description box so you guys can see my initial thoughts. But initially I didn't like the closure because I don't like medium brown lace. It's really hard to make it look like a natural scalp for me when my skin tone is a medium brown. My skin tone is more of a light brown. So yeah, I cut off like 1.5 inches. No, a 1/2 inch. I cut off a 1/2 inch on the bottom ends, and the ends look really good, you guys. They're not split at all. This is some really fine hair. When I say fine, I mean fine as in soft and silky. You guys can see the luster there. It has a really natural luster. It's not too shiny, but in my opinion this hair doesn't seem like it's Indian hair to me. Because it's so fine and silky and straight, it just seems like a different origin. Like if this is Indian hair, this is probably hands down some of the best Indian hair that I have ever had, because generally when I get Indian hair, it's curly, coarse, and it's not as silky and fine. This hair, I am experiencing a little tangling with it, and I do notice when I do get a little tangling or matting in the back already, all I have to do is just run my fingers through it, literally, and the tangles come right out. But this hair is so soft that you already kind of know that it is going to tangle because it is extremely soft. Even when I was washing the hair, my hands literally just gliding through the hair, and I condition the hair and the hair smells just like the conditioner I use. So it holds products smells really good, because in the initial review I told you guys that it smelled like hair that had been pretty much, the initial smell of this hair smelled like hair, like flat iron hair that had been put some heat to it. But this hair is like, oh my god, I can't even explain how soft this hair is. But I do want to show you guys the back so you can see like how much body it has and how it flows. So basically for this install, you guys, all I did to this hair was basically flat iron it, clip the ends, and I did layer the front portion of the hair just to like frame my face a little bit. I think this side is maybe a little short, so I still got some tweaking to do because this side is shorter than this side. So I'm basically just trying to frame my face because at first it was looking very Morticia Adams. And I don't like that because it makes me look really evil and dark, and I don't like that. Like I wanted to have some definition to the hair and add some layers, so I probably still go back in and add some layers. And because this hair is super fine and silky, I'm thinking about adding maybe a little dimension in the hair with some highlights or something like that. So not quite sure. I've been wearing dark hair for quite some time and I really miss my blonde hair, so I want to try a different color with this hair, maybe chestnut or something like that. But I really like the hair, you guys. It's super fine, super silky, very pretty. Like if you're looking for like a fine texture hair that just straightens effortlessly. Now I don't know how this hair curls. I have not tried to curl it, but I will say because it is super fine and silky, I'm not sure if it would hold a curl as well as some other straight textures that I have tried. This hair is extremely fine and silky, so I feel like in order for this hair to hold a curl, you probably would need some sort of like holding spray, maybe spritz, something like that to really make it last, because this hair it's actually a little heavy. So with that being said, because it's heavy and it's fine, it's going to weigh the curl down a little bit more and it's going to be harder for the curl to last. So I will say that I'm going to try to crimp it because I really like crimping my hair. So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. I do find that the closure just seemed to be a little bit more coarse than the actual bundles. When I was flat ironing the closure, it seemed like it would curl a little bit better than the actual bundles. But I love this hair. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would definitely give it a 10. I didn't have any issues. I'm not having any issues with shedding as of yet. Tangling, yes. And the tangles are minimal. It's basically more like just the friction from me moving my head back and forth. Like you can tell like it kind of bunches up a little bit, but like I said, take your finger, run it straight through, you are fine. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about this hair, leave them in the comment box below. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more in-style videos of different hair reviews and things like that. I always try to put out a lot of different textures out there for you girls to try, because we all don't have that same texture and everybody doesn't use closures, and a lot of people don't have texture to match Brazilian, which is one of the most popular textures, but everybody has a different texture. Me, myself, I feel like if I was to wear a leave out, my best texture would be either Cambodian or Indian with like some sort of textured curl into it. Definitely not this. This would not match my natural hair. That's why I am wearing a closure. But yes, this is some really pretty hair, you guys, and it's still super affordable. So if you guys are interested in this hair, click the link below. I will have all of the information in the description box. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys in another hair review very soon.